The photograph you see on your screens has gone viral on social media. So what is so special about it? Of course, it's Raphael Tuju on that photo. Or is it? Well, the truth is you never know with photos because there's some wonderful piece of software called Photoshop. In the hands of a skilled Photoshopper, you can show anything. You can even show Kumekucha receiving billions from Jubilee Party. Now, the first time this photo hit my inbox, actually shortly before it started appearing all over the place on social media, the first thing that hit me was the person who sent it. You know, as I told you guys, we've been doing our own in-house research, still ongoing, yes. And the handle of the person who sent that email has been identified by our people here as in the group of the 36 bloggers. So I thought to myself, are these guys trying to test the waters by trying to see what Kumekucha's reaction would be? Anyway, naturally this photograph is being forwarded and shared mostly by Jubilee diehards, okay? And the whole idea is, you see, you guys were saying Tuju's in jail, you see, this is Tuju. This is Tuju in South Africa. Poleni sana, you guys were wrong, yeah? After all this photographic evidence, this is Tuju, right next to the president. Huh? Now. There are quite a lot of interesting pointers here that in fact make this Tuju controversy bigger now as a result of this photo. Indeed, this photo raises many more questions than answers. Indeed, it raises many more questions than the questions that were there before this photograph appeared. The first question is, why is it that every photo of Tuju taken is taken in a foreign country? First it was Rwanda and now South Africa. Is it not possible to take a photograph of Tuju on Kenyan soil? Number two, in this age of smartphones with video features, is it not possible to take a video of Tuju instead of a photo? Now, videos cannot be photoshopped, at least not yet. Although there are some other things you can do to a video, like what somebody tried to do to me the other day to fool me to air a video here on my channel that was actually not Kenya. And then of course you can take old clips and pretend it happened yesterday. But a very brief video on Tuju on Kenyan soil, perhaps holding today's newspaper, would be nice. But alas, like many Kenyans, I believe that is not possible. Yeah. But let us assume for a minute that this photograph was not photoshopped. Let us assume for a minute that this photograph is 100% legitimate, genuine. I still have a few questions to ask. How did Tuju get to South Africa? He landed in South Africa from where? Where has he been? What was so important wherever he was that he missed the inauguration of President Uhuru Kenyatta? And not only that, he also missed the funeral of a very, very close relative. Where has he been? Insulting the intelligence of Kenyans is bad enough. But when you try to take them for complete idiots, that is not acceptable. Woka muno, ai, asi. Now I can see conspiracy theorists already hard at work, saying, huyu Kumekucha, he has moved now from Luyas, now he's with cows. He must have a cow side chick now. Ambayo anamfunza hiki kamba yote. Not true, I assure you, not true. Yeah? Any woka muno means you've encroached too much. Yeah? You're too much, really. That's the way it's loosely translated. Now in this photograph, there was so much attention on Raphael Tuju that people completely ignored two other very important people on this photograph. To your extreme left is David, benevolent dictator Murathe. Or shall I say, David, Kenya needs a benevolent dictator Murathe. Murathe, of course, is one of the most influential advisors to the president. He is also the vice chairperson of the Jubilee Party. Now, the official statement said that Murathe was on this trip to represent the Jubilee Party. Okay? Now, one thing we need to know is that the official position is not always the reality. Next to Bwana Murathe, of course, is the incoming president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa. Now, there's quite a story here which I want to reveal to members of this channel, and I think most of you, to take this information, I recommend that you sit down. Cyril Ramaphosa is a very, very, very close friend of a man from Kenya called Raila Amolo Odinga. Indeed, they are much more than close friends, they are actually business partners. Ramaphosa held discussions with President Uhuru Kenyatta. Just like if President Uhuru Kenyatta visited Tanzania today, he would hold talks with President John Pombe Magufuli. President Magufuli, of course, is an even closer friend of Raila Odinga. Now, Bwana Ramaphosa, His Excellency actually Ramaphosa, President of South Africa, is talking the same language as Raila Odinga. Just listen to his speeches on YouTube. These are people who are insinuating the African Spring. You know, as in very similar to the Arab Spring. Yeah, you know what happened to the Arab Spring, yeah? A lot of dictators were toppled. Very powerful dictators, yeah? They were actually toppled by the people. Sio jeshi, uprising of the people. Okay? And the movie continues. Now, I'm sure the next scene will really excite you because it has a lot of action. Until next time, this is Kshs Kumekucha.